Yeah.
They literally just took the beginning of that instance, the beginning of that dungeon, and threw it in the game. And it was part of the content, dude. Literally. That was part of the expansion. You played through that.
Really?
All they did differently was just add mobs. Just different mobs. That's it.
Basically just reusing a majority of the assets.
Yeah, they did absolutely fine. I mean, it seemed like it was so thrown together. So, like, even the, what you call it? The planet, Mercury? The planet Mercury is so small you can literally just see the other side of it. Like, you can just walk right across it. It takes you no less than 2 minutes to walk. Probably even less than that. You can get to the other side in 40 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's...
It's so small, dude. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe that I spent, like, what was it? Like, 35 bucks for the fucking expansion, and I got shit out of it. Like, I played it, beat all the content, like, all the story content at least. And, the story was complete shit. I'm talking... It had potential to be a really good story. However, they rushed right through the story. I mean, no sooner do you get introduced to the main protagonist, do you fucking beat the game. Like...
Yeah. I'm happy I didn't buy that expansion.
It was too fast. There was no, like, it didn't tie it together at all. I don't know, dude. It was fucking awful.
Yeah. Loesch has a bunch of equipment to identify. Yeah, I'm happy I didn't buy the expansion. I was seriously like, oh, maybe I should do it. Everyone's playing. But I'm happy I didn't buy it.
I honestly wish I didn't. And you know, the only reason I'm really playing is because, you know, I like to play with JD and, you know, they're my friends.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. And
That's why I was considered playing it.
But I don't like, I don't like it. I don't have fun. It's, you know, it's just doing the same shit. Again, there's no new content. There's no, there's nothing.
Hmm.
Just whenever I got to Mercury, like there is a few levels of Mercury that is actually really cool. There's like new graphics and stuff like that, but whenever you actually play through that content, once you actually play through the story, realize that it actually throws you on Mercury, and it's just like this circle map that you can walk across in it. Fucking dumb. I couldn't. Literally all they did was add an extremely small map and a vendor with different gear. Like, and you're telling me, like, I just wish that you played through it just to see how shitty it was.
From your description, I don't think I wanted to. Whoa, that bow.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Oh my god. Can, my luck is capped at 5. Can I not increase it anymore? Because I can't increase it past, like, there's no point I could put in there.
Actually, no, you can increase it more. I think you just need multiple.
I need what?
Multiple points.
Oh. Okay. Oh, and it's getting an empty slot as well. Got any really powerful runes on you?
I can also put poison damage on. I've got 13 physical damage rune. Just throw it in Lewis's bag.
Ooh, we got a physical damage room. Nice. Ah, there you go.
But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, they just literally reused a fucking map. I was so dumbfounded.
It's a game where the end game is everything, but doesn't have an end game.
It has end game, but the end game is fucking garbage.
I don't think it has an end game. If I was able to complete the end game within like a few days, I don't think that's them having end game.
Yeah, and you know, here's another thing with the end game content. It's basically there's no actual progression system. Like the armor level and all that bullshit, like that's just like that's like a false no, it's like a false sense of accomplishment with it. Because
Yeah, the scaling, they scale you down to the content you're at.
yeah, that's so fucking dumb. The scaling, they do the scaling and then honestly the armor rated doesn't even matter. Once you have the items and you raid, like fuck else, it's not like you get any stronger. Because then you go out into the open world and you're just as weak as everyone else around you.
Loesch has something to identify.
It really pissed me off.
Damn. Oh, that bow. Increased my damage by 100.
Nice. Man, there's literally nothing to do in that game either.
Yeah, I hate that you have to wait a week to get the
Riker
upgrades.
wants has to be close.
The powerful gear.
Better be worth the
system.
trouble.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Where?
More black ring. The plot thickens.
Okay.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
How much I care. Got so much fire resist. You know, honestly, I think that.
I see a trap nearby.
I think that.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
I think Warframe is better.
Never played it.
I honestly think that Warframe is better in Destiny 2. There's an actual sense of progression. There's actual character builds.
Careful! Ow! Careful. Looks like we're really not welcome here.
Oh yeah, apparently Dahlia or Dallas has something down here.
I need aid.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
So there's probably some good loot, especially with all these traps.
Second. What did you do?
That's a hell of a way to express it.
Well, ready to fight?
I'll yield to none!
Yeah, the game was lacking in serious content, man. The whole gear system is fucking garbage.
Had potential, but couldn't meet it.
You know, what pisses me off is that it's from a AAA developer. From fucking Bungie. I mean, these motherfuckers made Halo. They can't get a first-person shooter right? I mean, I guess one thing is the combat was pretty good. Combat's fun.
What they should have done is worked with, like, Blizzard. And like, hey, how do we do a game like yeah, they did great on the combat. It feels good to play it. It's just the content in it is lacking. So if they work together, like, Blizzard would be like, oh yeah, like, here's good incentives for your players to actually play your game.
You see, you know, I knew it was going to be hard for Bungie to come over to the PC side of the gaming community, because it's such a completely different beast, you know. I mean, I know a lot of Destiny 2 players on console, and they absolutely love it. You know, they think, oh, it's the greatest thing ever. But what they don't realize is, like, the thing is they've never played an actual good fucking MMO. You know, console players tend to take whatever shit is shoved down their throat and be happy with it, because they don't have much of a choice, you know?
Console's a big plus, like really just solo playing type of thing. Damn, attack opportunity.
I know, so good.
He went right for Lotion then.
Yeah. Fucking time. But
and Necrofire again.
I knew it was going to happen. You know, I knew that as soon as they came over to PC that there's going to be a lot of problems, a lot of things that they missed, things they didn't do. The PC community was going to blow it up. That's exactly what happened. Like I've read so many articles and stuff like that from different PC companies, basically saying that it's like it's you know, it's a big flop, pretty much garbage. And the thing is there's actually more to do and more content in Destiny 2 than there was in Destiny 1, and on, you know, it was like the thing to play on console.
Yeah.
I mean, it was wildly successful on...
I heard the beginning of it was bad in Destiny 1, but then after 2 expansions it got good.
Yeah, okay, but here's the thing, is it was still wildly successful before they even released the expansions. They would have never released the expansion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is she attacking?
Hopefully their next expansion, like, does something.
I don't know. I bought it, so...
That's why you don't pre-order.
Yep. I mean, it's a big AAA company. I just expected it. But
I think the only company I'd pre-order from is From Software.
Huh?
The company that made Dark Souls.
Oh, no, I pre-ordered Blizzard games. I love Blizzard games. And even Diablo, man. Like, I know Diablo's been like their biggest flop ever, but it's still really not that bad of a game. It's really good, and I still would have pre-ordered it now. Like, I sunk a lot of time in Diablo 3.
I technically pre-ordered Destiny